Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you are having an amazing day. I want to invite you right now to hit that subscribe button if you have not already subscribed. Okay, so I know a lot of you guys have some questions. I know a lot of you guys also don't really care. But for those of you who don't care, I don't think you would be watching this. So let's go way back to summer, RIP, where I went MIA for 2 months. This was going to be the best summer ever, my last summer as a university student. Yay! But guess what? A lot of things went badly. I had a lot of unexpected things that happened that I was not anticipating because I had prepared like all of spring so that I could have a great summer, just finishing up school, starting internship, and enjoying my last 2 months before diving straight into what was going to be my last school year. That wasn't God's plan. So then I came back with a great video for all of my high school subscribers. If you haven't seen that, it'll probably be linked down below. Then we get to the part where I take another unexpected break. First we had Harvey, which although that was in Texas, I live in Florida, so we got a bunch of the tropical storm rain, and my community is very susceptible to flooding. So we were flooded that whole week. My house is okay. It was just my street. You couldn't get in. That was very unfortunate. I was out of my home, I think, for about 2 weeks that time. So then we come back home on a Sunday night. Finally, everyone was so excited. And guess what? That same week on Thursday, Hurricane Irma decided that it was going to come and destroy all of Florida and ruin our lives. And so what did we have to do? We had to pack up everything. This time, we were prepared to actually lose our home. And I want to make a video about that because it was kind of traumatic, I'm not gonna lie. Saying goodbye to your house, knowing that there's a very small possibility that you're going to come back to it. So we leave and we go to Mississippi because it was the only place we could find a hotel. So then we were out of our house for about, I don't know, a week while we were in Mississippi and Tallahassee because we also stayed there. We come back, our home is thankfully still standing. However, our street was entirely flooded. About, I think the max it reached was 6 to 7 feet of water. Craziness. So that meant we were out of our home again. We had to stay at a friend's home, one of my friends from childhood, and they go to our church, and we stayed with them for a little over a month. During that time, I did have some pre-recorded videos. However, I was super busy with life and with figuring things out and work and my internship and church and trying to get my feet back on the ground, trying to get my mind back focused and with school, and then there was a bunch of exams and so much just started to pile up really fast because everyone was trying to get caught up with the whole month that we lost basically. You know, I take a step back all the time to see everything else that happened during that time, like Maria and Jose and the earthquakes in Mexico and the wildfires going on right now in California, and then the shooting in Las Vegas, and then the hurricane in Ireland. And it was like, what is going on? Because this is insane. these past 2 months, the world needs a vacation. I volunteer to plan that vacation because we need it. I was going through my situation, which is like so small compared to what other people were going through, losing their homes, losing their state or their country. Some of the earthquakes that happen in Mexico happen in cities where I have actual family in, and that was a little bit scary. And then these Caribbean countries and people who come to visit our church that are preachers and pastors from over there, and they've lost everything, and it was just so insane. As Christians, we try to stay positive through all of these things and say that God has a plan, but at the same time, it's hard to not let it affect you. And I was kind of, I don't want to say depressed because that is a heavy word, but it was kind of like feeling that sorrow for my brothers and sisters in Christ, and not only them, but all of the people who are suffering across the world, basically. How do you witness all of these terrible things going on, lives getting lost, homes being destroyed, and then sit in front of a camera smiling and like, yay, life is amazing, God is good? It's hard. It's very difficult. And when everything is kind of hitting so close to home, even like the Las Vegas shooting, I study events and hospitality and hotels, and I go to events and stay at hotels all the time. It's so sad. In a nutshell, that is where I have been, juggling all of this craziness that happened with the world these past 2 months with all of the craziness that goes on in my life, like work and school and my internship and church and everything that I'm doing. And that left very little to no room absolutely for YouTube. But now I finally have gotten to a point where I feel much better, where I have more time. Barely. I am so excited because I have some really great videos in mind that I think you guys are really gonna like them. It's very different and refreshing and new and creative than some of the videos that you see in your news feed on YouTube, and I think it's gonna be awesome, and I'm just happy to be back. And of course, praying for all of the world. That's what I wanted to update you guys on. Also, by the way, I really want to do a Q&A video for you guys really soon. I haven't ever done one. So if you've made it this far in the video, first of all, thank you for listening. I want to invite you to ask me a question in the comment section. Literally anything and everything that you want to know, whether it's about uni, whether it's about my high school experience, or whether it's about work or internships or interviews or church or style or what my taco or Starbucks order is. Ask me whatever you want to ask me because I want to answer your questions for the first time ever. We grew over these past couple of months like 200 subscribers, which is insane. Thank you so much if you were one of our new family members, and make sure to be inviting your friends, letting everybody know that, hey, Martha Worthy is pretty cool and you're going to love her videos. Trust me. Not to be like super conceited, but yeah. So I'll see you guys again really soon. Bye!